When the Lutheran Church in Singapore decides to establish the LCCS, it was done with the aim and purpose that we can truly reach out to the community with the love of the Lord. When we first started, because being a small church and with limited resources, we started small and we started only with the student work. But we were blessed because through the years we were able to expand our repertoire of services. We are now able to do the family work service. We are also able to do the restorative practice. And in the near future, we will be able to also engage with elder care.
My name is Stedman. I am from Sec 2 Normal Tech. I attended a program called Value Education for 1 year.
Before Tedman's, he's rather a little bit wild, naughty, and he always loved to leave the house. After school, you never see him. He always out the house until at night he's hungry, he come back.
I used to be a very rebellious child. I hang out with gangsters to smoke and pills, all this. But now I think it's a waste of our time.
I realized that he do smoke. You see, he pick up smoking because one of the friends keep on smoking in the push his cigarette on there, and then he speak vulgarities, and it was rather very naughty.
We won't have counseling in school, so that we will talk our problems to them, then they try to find a way to help us.
All those parents that who really have those children that having problems that they can't handle them, I think they should put him in this program because it really benefits them.
I don't really like school, so my principal decided to let me join this program for the time being.
因为我觉得我管不了他，有人帮我，我会比较更放心。他们有那种就是怎么讲啊？他们有那种经验来替他辅导他，并且会教他怎么做。
I'm grateful to know Justin from LCCS. He always by my side, support me, help me with everything he can, and let me be a better server. My plans is study well, get at least 3.8. Hopefully, Poly will give me a space into it.
We will be trained by LCCS. We go through basic training, some role plays, and also the basic requirements of a mentor.
The personal values I enjoy is intrinsic value because I get to see lives being transformed. And there's one case I remember visiting their home, and I saw relationship being re-established, parents and the boys.
The thing that kept me going is that I find that it's a challenge for case by case. My passion is to help these young people to go on the right track because most of these cases are either they are juvenile cases or some is because of beyond parent control.
The challenge is that whenever they turn over a new leaf, that is the most satisfying thing that I always have.
I felt that there is a role for me to play in changing stories and transforming lives. It's really wonderful when you hear of the lives that are changed and touched by LCCS. And in this very harsh society of ours, I believe that there is a very important role that LCCS can play, and this role that cuts across all denominations, all religions.
We wanted to have a child for many years after our marriage, and a child came along from a friend who introduced to us that there's a baby who needs a family. So we went to do the home study report because we didn't know that adoption needs the home study report. So we went to 3 other agencies. The other 2 agencies were not so apprehensive with our request, but LCCS was very, very open.
The program that I went through is Adoption Home Study Report. The program is actually help us to be ready to adopt a child. Yeah, so we will have to go through a lot of interviews to get us ready to bring a child back to our home.
I have strongly advocate that this adoption home study report program is a very good tool, and I would advocate that anybody who wants to go through adoption to come to LCCS, because this is the place.
The next decade, LCCS will be consolidating its position as thought leaders in restorative practices. What this means is that we are going to become an affiliated partner with the International Institutes of Restorative Practices. In the future, our training can be accredited as a continuing education towards their master's programs. And in the area of elder care, we will be taking our first small steps by becoming the MOU partners with St. Luke Elder Care when the Yishun Elder Care's MOU is due for renewal. And we are repositioning our family work services to become a family service center. So we'll be dedicating a team of social workers to make this happen. Finally, to ensure that LCCS is sustainable in the future, a proper succession plan will be put in place to ensure that the good work of LCCS will go on.